Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? This is Oracle of Divine Truth, Miss V, also known as Yeepa. Today I decided to stop on by. I know it's been a while since I've posted, but I am very busy. But I'm here today. And with that being said, today I am doing a collective reading. This is going to be for my fire signs. This is going to be for my Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy, sun, moon, or rising. I was actually about to do the water signs, but all of a sudden, when I got ready to get up, Chicago is getting ready to have a storm. So it's actually like orange and yellow outside. So I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna do the fire signs next. Um, let's go ahead and tap on in. Um, if you are new, welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe. Um, for those that have already subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much. It's greatly appreciated for your support. If you guys are interested in a more personal reading with me, you can definitely book me online at spiritualvibrations.org. And so without further ado, this is going to be a quick video and we'll see what decides to come out. Collective reading for my fire signs. So, Divine Spirit, could you tap me into the collective for the fire signs? Collective energy for the fire signs. Calling for my Leos, Aries, Sagittarius. You guys have been doing a lot of healing. Been listening to your body, paying attention to your body, being more in tune with your body. Receiving a lot of downloads, tapping into a lot of, I heard, forgotten wisdom. My fire signs, Divine Spirit, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. I'm going to actually shuffle 2 times. Divine Spirit, same format as the previous signs. What do you want to talk to the air signs about? The air signs collective. I got the window open, so you may hear some thunder. Air signs. Nope, fire signs. Fire signs. Collective message. Shuffle one more time for my fire signs. Alright, let's go ahead and tap on in. And I'm just flowing. So flow with me. Fire signs. Collective. What would you like to talk to them about today? Collective. Fire signs. One card at a time. Collective. Okay. Fire signs. Collective. What do you want to talk to them about? Fire signs. Collective. What would you like to talk to them about? Okay. So let's take a look. You have a man holding a coin. And right up under that, you have victory. Alright. So, divine masculine, there's victory in a situation pertaining to money. You don't necessarily have to be a masculine energy. This is for the fire signs. If you have been expecting to receive some type of financial gain from somewhere, something is coming in. You will be victorious for some of you, and this just may be for a few. This could have a lot to do with a legal situation where money is coming in. Again, I'm speaking to my sun, moon, and rising signs. And I feel like if you're waiting to receive money, something is coming quite quickly. Okay? Um, I'm getting a lot of channel messages here. For some of my fire signs, you've worked very hard and have been very victorious when it comes to building your level of security and stability for yourself through your divine masculine energy. But I feel like you guys are moving into the new era in some areas of your life where this is about to be your soft girl season, your soft girl era. That may apply to some. Been healing that divine masculine energy. Okay. Let's see what else. We have broken heart, number 9. Okay. Some of you guys may have broken up, still dealing with the breakup. For some of my divine masculines, you could be going through a difficult time right now. Your heart could be kind of heavy. You could be kind of like dealing with some self esteem issues, some self confidence issues. Okay, or you guys may know of a divine masculine that's in that energy right now. I want to talk directly to the divine masculines if this is resonating with you and you have been dealing with some financial issues, if you have been dealing with issues of your self esteem, your confidence, if you've been dealing with any issues when it comes to your masculinity, okay? Whatever these circumstances are in the present, you shall overcome. Things are going to work out for you, okay? I cannot say when, but I know for a fact, and I can stand on that, it's going to work out for you. You're going to overcome this hurt. You're going to overcome this pain. You're going to overcome this heaviness. Okay? So I feel like, again, my fire signs, divine masculine, not all, but most of you could be going through a difficult time. Okay? For those that have went through a breakup, dealing with a breakup, dealing with some type of betrayal or some type of deception from a male person. It does acknowledge the pain and the hurt that it has caused you, but it also shows how you're going to prevail. Some of you are in a karmic relationship slash twin flame journey right now. So there is a lot of lessons that you are, did, will be going through with your twin flame. For some of you, your twin flame journey, your contract was up. So that's why the ties had to be severed. For somebody, this person thinks that they can take your person from you, but it's like, it's definitely third party situation. For somebody, it's like this person feels that they can take your person from you, but little do they know, it's like you already snatched this person's soul. Meaning, like, yeah, what it said, what Spirit said. You also have the third chakra, Archangel Camille. You've been going through some ending. Something has been ending. You're completing out karmic cycles in your life. Somebody's, there's a male, some of the males may be going through a lot of digestive issues right now. Gurgling sounds, indigestion. If you deal with heartburns, this could also be for the divine feminine as well. There could be a lot. This is for divine feminine and masculine. Going through some changes in their digestive system at this time. Could be going through bouts of feeling extremely hungry, not hungry, got an appetite, don't got an appetite, queasy, not queasy. Those type of things could be happening right now as well. I feel like there is a need for the fire signs to be mindful of their diet at this time also, okay? For some of you, the stress is affecting your digestion, is affecting your appetite. For somebody, you could be dealing with something so heavy it just feels like the pain of something is unbearable. And it could be physical pain, but I was thinking more so mental and emotional pain. It's important that if you have been just dealing with heavy emotions of things from the past, or if you've been dealing with separations, or things that just seems to may not be going the way that you wanted it to, or the way that you hope that things would be, I feel like there is a need to definitely have faith at this time. For some of you, you've overcame a lot of this that I'm speaking on, and right now you are in your personal power. Right now, you in that I did that shit, I made that shit happen type of vibes. You've already transmuted this energy. You've already leveled up in some ways. Let's go ahead and tap into these cards, Divine Spirit. Let's get a little bit insight here for my fire signs. There could be, for this is not going to be for everyone, so definitely use your discernment. You could definitely be dealing with someone that's in a third party situation. Okay. Yeah. Um, yeah. We got the World card. For others, is not a literal third party person. It's just the things that this person does online. Clarify these cards that are before me for my fire signs. My fire signs. Fire signs. Collective energy for my fire signs. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And final fire signs. What's this man holding a coin for the fire signs? Man holding a coin for the fire signs. Man holding a coin. We have hang one. So for some of my divine masculines, maybe you've been feeling like you at a standstill in some areas of your life. Or maybe the divine feminine, some masculines could be brothers, nephews, father figure, friends, um, that just could be in a difficult place in areas of their life right now. Feel like things are not moving forth. Okay. Um, but this is really a powerful time, even though it feels taunting. Okay, because there's a lot of enlightenment that is happening right now for those that choose to seek for better, to want more. This is a time of enlightenment, meaning that in this standstill, you are receiving some important reflection, some important awareness of how deep that you need to go in a healing, or to seeing things from a different situation or from a different perspective. Okay? Okay, for some of you, again, it's like you've been waiting on some money, but it feels like it's in limbo. Okay, or you just kind of like left hanging and not really knowing what's going on. But your value is going up, it's coming. You're going to get what it is that you've been waiting for. Okay, something could be up on hold right now. All right, but again, it's going to be released. If you have been, in a situation where you have had to be codependent on someone else's help, codependent on someone else's support, whether this is the divine feminine or the divine masculine, okay? If you feel like you had to be codependent on somebody else's support, that game is getting ready to change, because you're getting ready to kind of be back on your toes again. Some of you may felt like you fell off. Okay, this ain't gonna be for everybody. Or someone that this story is resonating with. Okay, it's like somebody fell out, but they about to land back on their feet again. This is again independence. Okay, I feel like for those that is battling issues right now, or some financial instability, and not kind of feeling confident within themselves at this time, this is going to also boost your confidence. Okay, of course, money ain't, the root to happiness, but shit, it sure enough put a damn smile on your face, right? So, but it's going to allow you to be more dependent instead of codependent. It was something else that I was going to say too. If it's been a situation where you've been putting in applications and stuff and you feel like ain't nobody been reaching out, it could have been some type of freeze, okay? But things about to pick back up. So if that resonates for you, I feel like you got a job coming up soon, next 9 days, next 9 weeks. What's this victory card for the fire sign? Strong Leo energy. I may be speaking to a lot of Leo sons, or you could resonate with a Leo sun that's going through this. What's this victory card here for the fire signs collective? What's this victory card, fire signs collective? We got the Page of Pentacles here. All right. Page of Pentacles, opportunities, okay, coming in. Could be a new job, all right, additional source of income. Again, like if there has been some financial issues, you guys' financial circumstances are about to change, okay? I just heard this may be for one or two people. It's time for your child to start getting allowances, okay? Of course, just, room, garbage. Room, garbage, things of that nature, dishes, stuff like that. That's for somebody. If you've been thinking about going back to school, do that. You're going to be victorious, okay? I also heard from somebody this time around. So for some, this is your first time. For others, you may be trying to do it again, and this time it's going to work, okay? For many of you, you have a child um, that is definitely going to be very successful in this lifetime. I feel like whatever you guys have been going through, whatever you guys are going through, is definitely a learning moment. Okay, and the lessons that you need to learn will be learned. Okay, we also have here Temperance, strong Sagittarius energy. All right, Sagittarius, whatever you're going through, have been battling, you will be victorious. You will rise above. Okay, again, go back to school. All right, for those that it resonates with. I feel like some of you have been going through a lot of changes since December 2024. For those fire signs that has a child on the other side, whether it's a biological child, a little niece or nephew, there's a child spirit that's very much around that's going to only resonate for those that it resonates with. Whether again it could have been a miscarriage or a termination, there's a child spirit. Your spirit guides, also fire signs, are very much around you as well. Okay, this is definitely a time in which they are wanting you to move in moderation, move in balance. Okay, and don't be afraid to kind of step out of your comfort zone. All right, because things could actually work out way better than you imagine it that it could be. Some of you guys may be a Sagittarius moon, or your child could be a Sagittarius moon. Healing that inner child is another thing that you guys have been doing, is doing, and is working through as well. I see you guys being victorious in that. If you have a father figure that has passed on, there is a fatherly figure that is around you as well. Okay. Some of you guys are healing from some daddy issues. Some of you guys broke up with your baby daddy. Some of you guys, my condolences again if you've experienced a miscarriage recently, okay, or a termination. What's this broken heart about for the fire signs? Collective. Broken heart, fire signs, collective. We have the Five of Pentacles here. All right. Somebody's father, child, may have passed away from some type of heart issue. For some of you, your spirit guide is not really a family member. That's for somebody that just recently been thinking about this. Like there are some people where they can have their family members as a spirit guide, but that's not everyone. And somebody, whoever this is, could be just one person. They was recently talking about this, recently thinking about this. Like, is my spirit guide a deceased family member? And with the Five of Pentacles here, no. Your spirit guide has never touched physical form. Now, for others, there's a lot of inner child healing when it comes to rejection and abandonment issues that you have done or you're working on. You have either became victorious in achieving and breaking free from those abandonment or rejection issues, or that's where you're going to end up. Okay. I do feel like it's very important for my fire signs to really kind of take care of their health. I'm hearing diabetes, cholesterol. I'm not prophesying on anybody's health. However, I have to speak truth. Um, Not saying that these are things you're diagnosed with now. Some of you are, some of you are not. However, it's kind of like there's something significant about this time in your life right now where dieting is very important because it is like, I don't know, it's contributing to something that can become futuristic, especially hereditary, something that is in the bloodline. So if it's high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, heart issues, okay, um, this is a time of kind of like taking your health a little bit serious here, okay. For some of my fire signs, this may not resonate with everyone, but for some of my fire signs, you may feel as if you're very misunderstood. You may feel sometimes like an outsider. You may sometimes feel like the black sheep of the family as well. Never really felt like you fit in as well. So again, these could be things that has been coming up, emotions that you have been healing, things that you've been thinking about as well. Okay. This message that I'm hearing as well may not be for everyone, but if there's someone that is watching that right now you're dealing with homelessness, um, something is getting ready to come in your favor. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we do have the star card here. All right. I feel like Spirit is acknowledging in due time and with patience, time heals. Okay. Time does heal things. Some of you may have Aquarius rising. I feel that if there's been a situation where you have ended a relationship, this is really a time for healing right now. This is not the time to jump in the next best thing. This is time to sit and heal. This could be a very vulnerable space right now. And it's not even just pertaining to people that may have gotten into a relationship or ended a relationship. It's just kind of like if you're feeling heavy on the heart, this there is a need to feel this vulnerability to heal it. Okay? And I see many of you having the ability to alchemize this energy and turn it into your power. Okay? What's this third chakra here for the fire signs? Third chakra here for the fire signs. You have the sun card. Okay. You again, you may have a child that's that is very much a Leo energy. It's like fire signs, there is light at the end of the tunnel here. There's so much success and happiness and renewed energy is coming your way. If for my fire signs you've been dealing with some type of health issues, I do see a turnaround for the better as well. Okay? You have temperance here, the star here, and the sun card. Find ways to keep your vibrations high. But this also, like, you guys are, what you guys have been going through has really been spiritual. It's been spiritual. It's been spiritual. It's been spiritual. But whatever has affected your confidence, whatever has affected your self esteem, whatever has wounded your inner child, okay, these things are going to be healed. All right. For somebody, you got pregnant in February. So you should be finding out by the end of this month you're pregnant. It's Valentine's Day. So we got some babies coming on in. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like if you have your own business, if certain things may not be moving in the way or the pace that you want them to move now, things are going to pick up. Okay. I'm also seeing if there's any ideas of things that you want to do or pursue, it's the time to, to do it, to move forth in action. Because it's like they will buy what you sell. This is like reciprocating energy here. If there's been a relationship that you have been in and that you're in now, and it feels as if there's been an uneven exchange of energy, balance is about to be restored. I want to say some of you guys, and this may not be for everyone, but some of you guys got a child that's going to be a star. Like you guys have a child that's gonna kind of pave the way, pave the motherfucking way. Okay. So y'all message was a little bit, it was giving the girls. It was giving the girls. I feel like there's multiple topics here that did kind of come up here. Um, so let's go ahead and close out. Again, this was going to be a short video. All right, Divine Spirit, let's close out the reading for the fire signs, okay? Give me two most important messages that you want to say to the fire signs. Two most important messages for the collective. One more most important message for the collective. Ooh, some frustration. All right, now. Talk about that in a moment. First card says, whenever you want to talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, we are guiding you, and we are ensuring that your wishes finally come into fruition. be patient and everything will come together for you. So, your ancestors, okay? There could be a partner on the other side that has passed on, a father figure, a child as well, okay? Um, your spirit team as a whole, they're acknowledging we are present and we are working on some things for you. Just be patient, okay? Because when this card came out, it bent back. So there's some frustration. It's like, God damn, I know patience. When the shit gonna happen, though? You know what I'm saying? I feel you. I understand you. I can't tell you that, though. I ain't God. I'm just a messenger. It says, keep moving forward, even when you are unsure of your next step or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path that you are meant to walk. And remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. Your spirit team is acknowledging we got your back. We got your front, your back, and your sides. Okay? We know that you could be unsure. But again, there is so much goodness that awaits you. Okay, so much goodness that awaits you. So trust yourself more, trust your path a little bit more. And then at the bottom of the deck, if it was meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force it, you won't have to convince it, or you won't have to worry over it. Let it flow and let it be, and let things come to you. You are attracting everything that you need. Trust the timing of your life. Okay, and that's what I said. Like, it's like right now things may not be the way you want them to for some, but they about to get there. Okay, you just need to trust. And like I said, if things are meant to be, they're gonna be. There's nothing that no one can do to stop what God has in store for you. I don't give no fucks. They can try to set up roadblocks for you, but they cannot stop anything that is destined with your name on it. And another thing, okay? If you broke up with someone, if it's meant to be, you guys will come back around. Ain't no if and and buts about it. The universe has a way of working things out. Okay? I've had so many people that say, "Oh my God, I don't ever want this to happen. Or, I don't want that person. Or, I ain't about to do this no more. I ain't about to do this. I'm done." Of course, because they're feeding into their present energy, not knowing that their mindset is going to be somewhere totally different 3, 4, 5 months from now. And then next thing you know, they're out there doing the same thing that they said they wasn't going to do. In the context of, I'm not going to date no more. I'm done with dating. I'm done with love. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's because you're vibrating in that energy of what you've been through. So again, it just goes back to the point of God has the final say. Okay? So don't count yourself out just yet. That message is for someone. So keep moving forward. All right. So this does complete your insight for my fire signs. If you are interested in a more personal one-on-one session with me, you can book that at spiritualvibrations.org. Other than that, until next time, Ashe.